Time now to reflect on the year that's been. And after a sensational summer of equestrian sport, the Palace of Versailles is now temporary home to Zeus, the mythical metal horse that was the highlight of the opening ceremony, galloping down the Seine River. He was created by the design studio Atelier Blanc in collaboration with Sanofi, and is taking pride of place in front of the royal landmark for the general public to enjoy.
This strange and incredible machine was such a surprise when it appeared at the end of the ceremony. We thought the ceremony was finished, and then suddenly this horse arrived on the River Seine. It's an incredible mix of art and mechanics.
Alors l'idée de ce projet, ça a commencé en juin 2023.
Well, the idea behind this project came about in June 2023. It started with a rather simple but frightening brief. We were asked, are you able to make a horse that can gallop across the water? So we all thought about it and tried to find solutions and conduct some preliminary studies. And soon enough, we got started on a study and then this project.
Et on s'est lancé sur ce projet-là.
The story behind this horse was for it to represent a horse's very essence and to represent reality as much as possible. For me, it's a real accomplishment in that sense. Creating Zeus and its floating elements took a year of work and around 40 people from a variety of crafts. Boiler makers, metal workers, filter assemblers, machinists, engineers, designers, architects. All of these people managed to work together to achieve this result.
Au sein de l'atelier Blam, de fabriquer une pièce aussi complexe.
For Atelier Blanc, producing such a complex, detailed piece at such short notice was a big challenge.
Un gros challenge. Because c'est vrai qu'à l'atelier Blam, on effectue plutôt des...
Because we tend to make pieces that are very detailed, have fewer mechanics and different crafts involved.
Il n'y a pas autant de mécanique, de multi...
So for Atelier Blanc, that was what it was all about. We wanted to make a beautiful piece.
Pour moi, c'est vraiment ça. On voulait pas rater la pièce.
And to make every detail immaculate, and we managed to enhance it in a very short space of time.
Le temps, on a réussi à écourter et à magnifier cette pièce en peu de temps.
In terms of materials, we used aluminium, stainless steel and brass. We also used metal printing to shape the features for the head and the hooves. In terms of surface treatment, we carried out polishing, tribo finishing, brightening, silver plating, anodization and varnishing.
Et du vernis.
Regarding the horse's movement, we were inspired by Edward Muybridge's work in terms of photographing it and breaking it down. For us, the main thing was to stick to that as much as possible. Of course, any experts in equestrian movement will have noticed that we adapted certain things, like the head and tail movements, which were deliberately accentuated to make them visible from far away.
Pour qu'on puisse de loin voir les mouvements. Donc les paramètres challengeants sur le projet Zeus.
One of the main challenges of the Zeus project was meeting the technical requirements. That involved us and our partners creating a boat that could go along the Seine at 15 miles per hour, which was a big deal, and reproducing a horse that could not only be seen from the banks of the Seine, but also meet the camera's requirements, emulate a horse's gallop, and above all, combine these two technical elements into one logical, consistent element.
Deux éléments techniques en un élément global et que tout paraisse logique, cohérent.
On a commencé avec une première deadline avec les essais du bateau à Quiberon.
Our first deadline was for the boat tests in Quiberon, which went pretty well. We hadn't nailed the horse's aesthetics yet, but all of the mechanical parts and the boat's navigation were on point, so it went pretty well.
Ça s'est plutôt bien déroulé.
suis très content du résultat. Toute l'équipe est...
I'm very happy with the result, as is the whole team, including Aurélien Meyer, Atelier Blam's founder and artistic director. We've got some absolutely wonderful feedback. I wasn't prepared for people to stop us at work to congratulate us, but it's been a real joy.
Je ne m'étais pas préparé à ça, mais c'est un réel plaisir.
Oh bah oui, entièrement. Je suis
Yes, absolutely.
content avant et même au début, il y avait vraiment une excitation.
I was happy
et on
beforehand,
avait-
and even at the
on était
start.
tenu par
We were really excited by the
cet
challenge
enjeu
of the opening ceremony.
L'ouverture de cérémonie et de le voir ici aujourd'hui et de tout
And seeing the
son-
piece here today and its
son avenir,
future with an international
avec,
tour coming
une
up is
tournée,
really nice.
nationale et un peu internationale, c'est plaisant.
It was a wonderful summer having the Olympics here, and it's great to have this statue still until the end of the year to celebrate 2024 in Versailles and Paris.